Service talk.
She just pulled in.
Okay. Okay, so sound is on, and let's see. Today the weather was chilly and windy and a bit cold. If anybody saw me out there at the feeder, yeah, it was like 50-something degrees yesterday, and it barely hit 30 today. So, an administrative note: we are now going to start feeding down at the feeder at 4 o'clock instead of 4:30 because there's better light down there. So we started that today. The camera was on us, so if camera ops can pick up on that, we're going to start doing it at 4 o'clock for the feeding down at the barn. Much better light, and it should work out better for everybody. Walter in his new shirt, he kept it on all day, so that's a good thing. Didn't seem to really bother him, and it did what it was meant to do, is stop him from licking his elbow. So it worked out good. I don't have an update on the grueling and the weaning and all that because I'm not really quite up to speed on where they're at right now. I just happened to see the same picture a lot of you did where they're getting their first gruel. Pam usually handles that part of it, so.
We did that today.
Let's see. I don't know why Carlene's desk is so neat. Maybe the wind blew real hard and blew a lot of it off. I don't know, to tell you the truth. It is cleaner than usual, though.
Maybe there's more, maybe she knows something we don't.
Let's see.
That would be scary.
The veteran and Ella went out on their first run today. They did very, very good. Very good, actually. It's always nice to have it go easy on the first time out. Because normally people are really nervous. The person is nervous. The dog doesn't quite know what's going on. The bond isn't completely there. And, you know, they get a lot of back and forth pace-wise and everything else. But he seems to have a good grip on watching the dog, watching the crosshairs on the nose, watching the eyes, the head. Picked up on a lot of things before I even got a chance to tell him. Did very good steps, figure eights, straight line, good pace, good positioning. So it went really, really well. So tomorrow we will start getting into some of the stores and stuff where we have a lot more distractions. Usually the first time out, I try to take them somewhere where there's less distractions as possible so they can concentrate on each other. Once I feel confident that they have the commands down and that the handler is watching the dog to make sure to pick up when there's something going differently. So that went very well. So tomorrow we'll start hitting stores and traffic and things like that. So, but very pleased, very pleased. And if Tina, you're on, if Pam hasn't gotten a hold of you or whoever's in charge, I just always say Tina because I don't know. We did take a red vest for the veteran, and he appreciates it, and so do I. Let's see. So we're supposed to have highs in the 30s for the next like 5 to 7 days. Get down in the teens at night, and lucky to break the 30s for the next few days. Anyways, so that ought to be interesting. I saw somebody mentioned earlier that the pups in 10 were all bundled up and laying down, but the door was open outside. That's okay. They have access if they want to go out, but obviously they just ate and it's probably cold and dark, and they probably decided that sleeping in the bunk would probably be better. So they have an option. Willie is back, did very well on his gash. Healed up super quick. So he's back into full scale training, yes. He is in the rotation. Even when he wasn't, except for the first 2 or 3 days, we were still taking him out for easy walking, just to get, we can always take that time and deal with traffic, crosswalks, something where we're not doing a whole lot of, like steps, using his arm where the gash was at. But it went well. Pleased on Willie's recovery. Wish they were all like that. Let's see. Not sure on the Hoodsy thing. I haven't gotten an update. I'm not sure we have anybody that's out of the training right now for injury or illness. Definitely not illness. And I'm trying to think if we have anybody that's on meds or anything. But they're all in the training rotation, so that's a good sign. Everybody seems to have healed up fairly well. So that went well. Yeah, Megan and I only met like 4 times today, and we have to transfer information back and forth on what we're both doing, so we're all up to speed. But I hate to say anything if I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I don't know if there's anybody still ill or injured. But I know I did take Willie out today, and he did great. So that went well. Dr. Parrott, 2:15 tomorrow.
Oh shit, okay.
Something about a head or?
Oh yeah, hold the head down.
His secretary or somebody just called and left a message.
Yeah.
Ella was my star today. I mean, they all did good, but Ella did exceptionally good today.
Boy, could we use Tanner.
What do you got, moving?
They are tearing down what was once the best barn in New England. Barns. And you can take anything you want.
Oh.
It's that southern yellow pine that you can't even buy nowadays.
Oh, no kidding.
And doors and hinges and drapes and
Like tongue and groove boards?
everything, yep.
Yep. Wow.
Yep. Ah!
Have fun. Thank you. Stay.
Did someone maybe Megan try to eat? Yeah, my hat's falling apart. I got to get a new one. I just haven't had time to get it. It's all unraveling, and every time I see somebody, they're trying to pick the strings off from it, and that drives me nuts. So
I'll see you in a few because I'm gonna be with.
I try to. I could duct tape it, I guess. It's an old hat. It's probably time to get a new one. Put back on my Oregon State University hat.
I told Pam we'll converse and check another day. Oh, I want to fill this first.
Mac is doing well, and I don't know when he's going in for a neuter yet. That again is handled by another person, so I don't have an update on that.
Got to show up with stuff in
So I imagine we will start back up on those after we took the break. I would think that would be a priority. Rafi did very well today. Nora did well today. I was just delighted that Ella did so well because sometimes the first time out can be a little nerve-wracking for a trainer. I tried burning them off, Michelle. It kind of made it worse because now it used to be just this one string. So I would take the lighter and burn it off, and then next thing I know I have all these coming down. So it's pretty well fried. So Tanner got his permit, and now anytime any adult needs to go anywhere, he volunteers to drive. He's even driven my truck a few times. So I had basketball this weekend with my youngest one, a tournament, 2 games, and wouldn't you know, he volunteered to drive to and from both of them. Okay, well, and there's the phone. All right, I'm going to shut the mic off for a minute.
Going on. Microphone is
Microphone
on.
is on. Okay, does anybody have Mark's phone number?
Mark who? Griffin? I don't know.
The guy that drives the tractor.
Right, Mark Griffin.
Is that his
Yeah.
name? Oh,
Correct, yes.
let's see if we can't get him involved.
Okay, well, do you want me to go
And
do
how
that
about-
or do mail call?
Oh, we'll have to do mail call. And what about Grace tomorrow?
I don't know. She was done overnight. You can ask her. She'll be here at 7.
Oh,
So we
okay.
can ask her.
Oh.
Don't start mail call, you stole a package.
Oh my goodness.
This one almost didn't make it in.
Oh, stop the presses.
Forbid.
Stop the presses.
You-
Thank you.
You don't have any big men that would want to work tomorrow, do you?
Big men.
Maybe Bobby. What's Bobby doing?
Bobby, what's tomorrow?
When
Wednesday.
He works a 24-hour shift on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Okay. Thank you for your patience while we gather our wits together.
Deal.
What, was that broken or did you paint it that orange?
What?
This donkey?
It's not broken.
Oh, it's not broken.
I don't think so.
I just saw it near some wax. What are you doing with it?
I don't know what I'm doing with it.
Oh.
I've just got it. I don't know.
I thought something was going on.
It was
I thought
in the
it was
way.
a
I needed the
project.
table.
Oh, I wondered if it was a project, a painting
No,
project.
somebody
or-
gave it to us thinking we could use it for donations, but the hole isn't big enough.
Oh, I see.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you, Liv. Bentley, you need to wait, please. Just a couple more minutes. Judy, everybody has to go, and then we'll let you out.
What am I doing?
We're doing mail call.
Oh.
And I need to find our TP fund.
Yes, the large excitement is that,
It's a little stinky.
well, it was once, it was called Flying Horse. It was the Pingree Estate in Hamilton. Gorgeous, gorgeous stalls and barn and indoor riding and
It sounds wonderful.
several $1,000s a day to keep your horse there. It was horrendous. And they've decided to tear the whole thing down. And it's all the good lumber and the doors and grates and water faucets and you name it. There's just absolutely everything over there that I unfortunately own an awful lot of already. But I could whip that back barn into a decent barn.
Go lay down, Ben.
And the other thing they have are those stall mats, the rubber stall mats that we've got pieced together all over the place. They've got good ones.
What?
Yeah.
What? I didn't hear what you
Stall mats, heavy rubber.
Oh gosh, those are
Yeah.
wonderful.
You can use them all kinds of
I
places.
know.
Thousands
Oh,
of them just lying around.
Really,
Pick up and take whatever you want.
really, wow.
Unbelievable. I just, overwhelming.
Oh boy, another huge thing.
Well, it is. I've got that dump trailer, so, you know, I can load it, dump it, load it, and dump it.
I know.
As long
I'm
as I
with
get
you.
some-
I mean, I hear about that stuff, and I'm
Oh.
just like, oh my goodness.
Okay.
You know, every now and again, my back corner of my yard gets a little bit like Sanford and Son.
Yep.
And then I
Well,
gotta
mine's
clean
that
it
way
up.
all the time.
Well,
Here we have Target
mm-hmm.
giving us money.
Oh, a Target matching, right?
$25 from Target. Doesn't say who it's from. Approved a grant amount $20, etc. Huh, okay. Oh, it goes in there. You can do that one. There we go. And then we have Jan Gerhold.
Hello, Leslie White, Jan Rizzo,
And a few other people.
Freeman, and it's going to be a test later.
Here we go. You can have that one. I'll take this one. Oh. George Carlton. Why do they lock gas station bathrooms? Are they afraid someone will clean them?
I know.
That's not a bad thing.
You know, I wasn't much into him because of the age thing, but he was really, really good. He has a lot of
Oh,
fun
yeah.
quotes.
In America, no. In America, movie theaters, popcorn costs more per ounce than filet mignon. That could be.
Popcorn costs more? per ounce?
Popcorn.
Oh, at a theater.
Yeah, an American theater.
Yes. It's so expensive. But I still get a
Oops.
bucket every time.
Did I roll my eyes out loud?
I do that.
Okay. Okay, and we have Harold Wanda.
Harold and Wanda.
Harold Wanda. Are we the only ones here?
We are the only ones here.
What the hell happened?
Miles did not come in this afternoon. He's usually here 3 to something. He had to do something for college. He is a high school senior.
Oh my.
So that's what happens when you have a
We're
senior.
getting into trouble with these kids because they're growing up, but that's the bad thing.
I understand.
Okay,
We have a few young ones.
DOI.
Doi?
No, dead on
Not
arrival.
arrival. Dead on.
DOI. Cemetery in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
dead on,
Arrival. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Wow. Wow.
oh, it's DOA. They mean it to be A.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Monica and John Klan. Merry Christmas. That's a very nice Christmas present. Thank you. $300. There. Okay, now this is the pre-arena. I have rewarded their generosity by pulling their brand off the shelf first. What happened? Huh. Help us reach our $500,000 goal. Well, I don't understand how it works. I don't understand that letter, but I'm not sure I like that. I don't understand that last paragraph. Okay, because I like fences. Practical conveniences for the farm. Oh, fences, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the
Huh.
campaign, but
Huh. Huh, okay.
fun donation. And buy your Purina.
Well, that's interesting. I gotta look at that later on.
What was that?
Fencing.
Oh. Holy cow.
Farm fencing. Regulation.
I've seen enough fencing in the past year to fill a lifetime.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of fencing going
Oh,
on.
God. There's just no end to it.
I know.
Oh.
I thought Sharper Image was going out of business a few years ago.
What the?
I thought Sharper Image was going out of
Oh.
business a few years ago.
I don't know. Update notice. Oh, this is we're supposed to buy something. Yeah, $14.06 to send it. Post revised Massachusetts federal labor law. Why can't they look it up online?
Is that, no, we get that.
Well, this you're supposed to pay for.
Yeah, I think we got that before, but company information, Massachusetts notices, we get all that from our Paychecks company.
We ought to.
That's that poster over there that we post.
Yeah, okay.
And it has all the updates right on the poster. Plus, I read them.
Do you?
I go to the computer I would actually like to take a class. I hate
Go
to say
ahead.
it.
In the meantime, why don't we open this so I can go to bed?
Yeah, so I have a little
Oh,
more
God.
familiarity with what I'm working on. I don't know if that's something.
Oh, I know what that is. I don't even have to open this.
Okay.
This is, I'll slice it, but I want to hook up that stove down in what
Oh.
used to be the smoking tent. but it's not anymore.
Well, it's not like because I left, there's nobody on the planet that smokes
Right.
anymore.
Okay, this is just a 90-degree elbow.
Oh, yeah, we do need that, yeah.
I just think it would be fun to have it hooked. I hate to have it sitting there doing nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that over here.
Well, there's another piece of it here. I'm sure
That's
that
it
is too.
also?
I'll
We
bet you.
have some flu thing too.
Huh?
This thing's heavy. Is it gonna be heavy? This seems
Mm.
heavier than it should be, but what do I
Really?
know? I don't know. Shouldn't be heavy, should it? Piping?
Well, I did buy some more pipe, but I didn't think it was going to be that heavy.
Oh, it says stovepipe.
Stovepipe.
24 gauge.
Well, that's heavier than I planned on, but what the hell. Okay, you can have it now.
Yep, hold on.
I don't need to look at it.
Okay, so that's,
Neither
yeah.
does anybody else. It's still.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it slides in, like, you know, I don't know.
It comes not hooked together usually.
Yeah. All right, well, this one's a lot lighter. Let's
We'll
see.
open that one then. Who said that one? No, you know what this is? I bet this is the top.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I had to get a top to keep the birds out.
Oh, gosh.
Otherwise it fills up with birds.
Oh, boy. That is true. We find birds in the stoves all the time. Leave your stove doors open on the inside of your house.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Well, it's a. I don't know. Oh, it's the top. God damn it.
Holy cow.
There. No, it's not the top.
Oh.
It's just reducing. We had to come off.
Oh.
You know, it's.
You know, there is some kind of weird peak thing in the overflow room.
Oh, well, that's mine then too. Yep,
Yeah.
that goes with a whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Okay, all of that is the stove project.
Okay, it's all stove.
And there's another piece in there that's very small. That you got your
Okay,
hand on.
I'm leaving all this right
Yeah,
here.
don't throw the box out.
No, I'm not gonna touch it, and I'll try to get it all together before I go to bed. All right, so let's do questions, and then you can head to bed.
Yeah. That would be good.
Puppies had gruel today. They all did well.
Oh, good. You know what? The message I was trying to get across is the puppy's licking here, and Donna's got the dish there.
I know, but sometimes you do stick that spoon right under their nose. They still gravitate to that.
I know,
dish.
but she's just sitting there. She's not even trying.
Oh.
You know, and Donna was in neutral.
Well, I had the spoon too. We were both in neutral.
Yeah.
So we needed to move forward.
You
We
needed
were-
to
we
move
were-
forward.
We were stuck in neutral.
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake
I
up.
hate to see the puppy not getting anything.
Right. I understand. I know. We're not doing it any favors by
That's
letting
correct.
it sit there just. Did you see the photo of Bush
I
and his
did.
dog?
Yeah.
SDP has a cartoon sketch of Bush in the arena. Tomorrow is the National Day of Mourning. Will SDP do anything special with the Bush banner? Such as take it out or put a memorial ribbon on it.
Oh my.
Then you'd have to do one for the other one, Perot, when he died.
Did he die?
Not yet.
Oh.
You have make a.
Oh God. You know,
Maybe if you think of it.
we've got the flag at half staff.
Oh yeah, this is true. That's a big deal. Oh, you're welcome for nursery sound. It's easy.
And Debbie got invited to the funeral.
Oh yes, they're Debbie.
Yes.
Relative Debbie. I was very close friends with them. Correct.
Correct. Well, that's just the kind of people the Bushes were, though. They had a lot of close friends, and Debbie happened to be one of them.
Right.
There is a funny story about she was supposed to play tennis with him in Houston one day, and I've forgotten why. They were supposed to meet at this one tennis whatever, and she got there, and it wasn't operational for some reason. So he turned to her and said, "Okay, where are we going to play?" And she called the next place she knew about and said, "I want to bring the president over to play tennis."
Oh, that's
And
fun.
they thought she was kidding. And she couldn't get the message across. And she said, no, she said, look outside. There was already Secret Service outside.
Oh, nice. So that's fun.
Oh, that's a pretty funny
Mm-hmm.
deal.
Yeah, nobody believed her. Yeah, love the big bucket of extra butter popcorn. It's all the whole kabang. If you're gonna do it, do it
Oh,
right. Harold and Wanda, Harold and
coming
Wanda.
off.
Salvage company next door go to our business that goes to tear down sites and reclaims lumber. Yep. Oh, there's a show, Salvage Dogs. They're a salvage company. Wow, I had no idea. Where's Sizzle? Sizzle is back in the condos. We switched out. She was inside overnight and a lot of the daytime, and she went out in the afternoon, and so that Bentley and Chaos could be back in. Question time.
I can't even remember the dimensions on that back building.
I don't either.
But it certainly is a chance to make that a first-class building.
Yeah.
I was just going to kind of hang stuff together and hope for the best, but I mean, that's nice wood. That southern yellow pine, and it's all, I don't know.
It's hard to get the thought of wonderful southern yellow pine out of your head,
It
isn't
is. It is. Damn it.
How is the white donkey doing?
The white donkey is going to be operated on tomorrow.
That's right.
Hopefully I can find somebody to sit on his head.
He called and said he would be here at
2:15.
Correct. Yeah. All right. Whiteboard, you got that. All right, I think we're good. How was your day, actually? I think
It
I
has
didn't
been
say.
absolutely wild. I left this morning to go to the dump to get the trailer emptied so that I could bring home some lumber or whatever it was, and then I couldn't leave. I had to drag that trailer with me all the way to
I know, I was
college,
surprised to see you come in the
in the
driveway with
all around the
But I knew it was
college.
you. In the dark, I saw this looked like a big vehicle moving extremely
Yeah.
slow. I said, I think that must be Carlene. Because I thought, where in the heck did you guys go?
And then to try and get a sandwich, and all of us starving because I had much to eat.
And then you're towing the thing.
Yeah, we had problems, but we made it.
Yes. All right.
But I am tired.
Okay.
I
Perot's
think I'll have
88.
breakfast in bed. I mean, dinner in bed.
Hoodsey is in the, when dogs end up in the car lot sometimes, they end up there because they're tinkling in their inside kennel. And then the car lot has less room, and then they remember to go outside to potty. And Hoodsey apparently was pottying in bed, and so wasn't Gelato. Those were two habits they had in here. And that's why they're in the nut house, and they have to stay there until they figure out how to potty outside. So I know everybody misses them, but
Okay.
it's not my call. That's just the way it is. Okay, everybody have
White donkey is a female.
why can't Chaos and Sizzle be together?
Well, they could.
I think Carlene had wanted Chaos to keep Bentley company. That was the deal.
Whatever. Again, we also had to take Chaos today.
True.
And the one we wished we had was Wanda. We could be taking Wanda with us.
Well,
She's
she could
funny.
certainly use manner training.
No. No,
She's
is.
a wonderful dog. She just doesn't. No one says like if she went with you guys, she would have guidelines with you. Because
She
when
would,
you're in public, she would
but
have.
the fact that she has no guidelines makes her funny.
It does make her funny, but she is very smart, and she needs to. I think doesn't she need to be challenged by?
Well,
No.
when
think she
Janine
could be
speaks to
better.
her, she doesn't. And when I speak to her, she doesn't.
Okay, everybody needs to speak to her.
That could be. Hey, but what do you want her to do?
Well, it would be nice that when she visited, if she didn't fence fight and charge the fences all the time.
Well, she's not supposed to do that. But should she stop?
That's the only thing I can. She's wonderful with me.
Yeah. No, she stops when I yell at her.
That's what I mean. That's the only
She
thing
doesn't
that I
hear.
think anybody could ever complain about. I like Wanda. I have always liked Wanda. Okay.
Fence fighting is another whole problem.
Right. That is everything else. I don't mind Wanda at all. My schedule didn't change, but I was supposed to go to a concert on Sunday, and it was a mix-up. So I came in on whatever. So I had Saturday off. But no, my schedule's the same.
I had the lightest load at the dump I've ever had, $37. It was all broken fencing.
Oh.
That's
Just
the kind
like
of
the
thing.
stuff you snip up and like.
Yeah, no, it was all
Because it's not.
pieces of
Yeah.
fencing.
Yeah.
Because you take it to that dump, by the transfer station, by the pound. You put it in our dumpster by the size.
Correct.
So you have to when you got this piece of stuff that you want to throw out, you want to say, is it heavy? In which case it goes in the dumpster. If it's light and takes up a lot of room, then it goes in the trailer.
Correct. Got it.
It's very complicated. But I had all wired today.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I think we're done. Thank
I'm
you,
done.
Email us if you need
I'll have
any
just
help.
a little bit of that
Noodles? We're
stuff.
having salmon and noodles, and Grace is on for overnight. Good night.